you got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, for the Vikings, this may be their best chance to finally break the goose egg, Charles. They've been here 4 times previously. Still looking, though, for that first Super Bowl victory. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They go play action with Jackson on the move to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. Now Jackson looking deep here for Chase. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Vikings. Jamar Chase, 53 yards. And the Vikings have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good.
Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle.
Evades the tackler and now some space. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Lamar Jackson. 70 yards, and the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back.
All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Jackson now. They'll roll him out right. There he goes again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Lamar Jackson, 56 yards. And the Vikings continue. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson, open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And this is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Lamar Jackson, a 10-yard touchdown run. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
To throw is Jackson, flushed out right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. Now it's Jackson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalton Kincaid. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got a man complete. He's to the 15, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Ball start, offense.
Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
From the gun, Jackson. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. In motion, the tight end. Here's Jackson. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Now 3rd down and very long. Jackson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. A hit as he throws it. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And London motioning left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're at...
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
He's going to try and go deep again.
And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
The Vikings send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete.
A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to hand that Lombardi Trophy to the Minnesota Vikings, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will conclude our coverage this year on EA Sports. I want to thank my partner, Charles Davis, for another incredible season together in the booth. Till the fall, folks, Brandon Gaudin saying good night from New Orleans.